Hey babes, welcome back to my channel. It's Christelle. I hope you're well. As you can see, the face is beat, so period. It's just my everyday, like my favorite makeup routine. I don't know, like it just eats every time in my humble opinion. But yeah, it's back to school season. It's summer. If you want like some light-ish makeup, you know, I would say keep watching because you'll get to see like all my products, what I do. I'm really obsessed with this routine. It hasn't failed me, so yeah, period. Let's go ahead and get into the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's beat this face. I will link all the products below in the description, and I might even have some discount codes for you. So yeah, let's get into the video. Okay, so it's important before you do your makeup that your skin is prepped. You know, wash it. I love to wash it, put on my toner, hyaluronic acid, and a moisturizer. I feel like that's good. Honestly, if you just wash it and moisturize it, that's good too. Just make sure you're not just putting on makeup over whatever. I have these two products that I got in London from Charlotte Tilbury, but as y'all know, Charlotte is a little bit pricey, so I'm not saying you need to use these by any means. But a good dupe for the Magic Cream. Honestly, just use your favorite moisturizer. I really just like this Magic Cream. And then this is the Crystal Elixir, which is really just like another serum. Definitely not necessary, but this is part of my skin prep, so I'll show you that. Before I start anything like prep my brows, I'm actually going to use edge control. There's so many like good like brow gel products. I know e.l.f. has one, Refi has one that I really like, but you know, it's nothing like good old edge control. My mirror is right here, so if I'm looking this way, you know that's why. So I literally just take a little bit of edge control and I just, you know, I like the fluffy brow number we've been doing lately, so I kind of brush up in the front and then the natural curvature of the brow, just like that. I still go over the top of the brow just to make sure that they lay accordingly and it's not just looking up and furry. Now I will do my skin prep. The Magic Cream is really thick. Oh, I did this backwards, but that's fine. We're just gonna put it together. This is the like serum, so I'm just gonna put a little bit on my skin as well. You're supposed to do your serums first and then end with the Magic Cream if I'm not mistaken, but it's all the same, so we can just mix it all together. We love that. And don't worry, I know it's giving white cast right now, but I promise y'all it really doesn't have a white cast. Make sure you get your neck. Okay, period. So the skin is prepped. They're under eye patches from Patchology. I actually do have a discount code if you ever shop Patchology. Ooh, they look so good. So I don't know if these actually go on this way, but that's the way they're on for today. Like I said, Patchology, and this step is optional. It just, you know, your eyes look extra nice to prep, like, you know, before. First step of my makeup routine is primer. I'm going to be using the Milk Hydro Grip Primer, but the e.l.f. one, I'm telling you, is definitely a dupe. If it works the same, if not better. So I'm going to be very generous and put this all over my face because I want the makeup sitting everywhere. Put it on your nose, you know, even under here, forehead, because I don't know how y'all be wearing makeup and don't put anything on your forehead. Like, that's a little crazy to me. Maybe it's just because I have a big forehead, but yeah. Side eye, I'm sorry, respectfully. We're gonna prime the under eye, even though they just primed with the cooling gels, and now we're really ready. So grippy, you see that? Primer. Now let's get our concealer done, period. I love this concealer. This is in the shade Cocoa. I actually learned this from Fatima Va. If you follow her, subscribe to her. If you don't, you should. I literally just love everything she does. So I like to put it in like this area and then like here. Notice it's like there's some space right under my eye because that's where I put my brightening concealer. So again, I put it like on the side of my nose, like right there, and then like a little bit up, so you can see that placement. And then I take the same concealer in the shade Toffee. So like this one is very close to my skin tone and this one's like a little bit lighter. And I put this like in the middle and like right above. You saw that? So like I do it in the middle and then like right above where I just did, which is closer to my under eye. And the thing about concealer is it needs to sit. So this is what I'm looking like already. Then I take Cocoa, which is the one that's closer to my skin tone, and I just put it like on my problem areas that I want to conceal. So that's like around my lips, forehead, and I think that's really it for now. You can take this time to like spot, conceal any like dark marks, anything you really want covered, etc. And usually I use a brush, but for today's video it's like I wanted it to be quick. Like I'm just using the applicator, but you know, you can definitely use a brush. So we're gonna let that sit out for a while. In between all of my steps, I really like to use a setting spray. This is the e.l.f. like Stay On All Night setting spray. It's a dupe for Charlotte Tilbury if I'm not mistaken. Don't be afraid to okay, don't be afraid to get that setting spray on you. So while that's like drying down, what I'm going to do is, you know, you could contour right now and all that, but because I want it to be real quick, I'm not even gonna contour. So now we can work on our brows. That's what we'll do. What I like to do for my brows is literally just fill in the natural hair-like strokes. That's what everybody says. So yeah, you're just doing little strokes and like following your natural brow like shape. Light hand goes a long way, you know. It's already looking better, but like not too much, unless you're going for the box brow vibe, you know. I like to underline the bottom of the brow and then like really pronounce the arch. So just repeatedly going in that arch motion and then just filling in accordingly. Something my favorite makeup artist, Crafted by Chi, taught me is like, don't let the tail of your brow go past where your like eye ends, otherwise you're gonna be looking a little crazy. So yeah. See, this brow is like light and cute, but it's like better than this, you know. Same thing, you're gonna like underline or outline the brow, use hair-like strokes. If you mess up your brows, I would honestly take the time to redo them because it's just like such a major key. Okay, so I'm gonna clean those up, but I feel like my concealer has dried down enough, so now I'm just gonna take my e.l.f. Beauty Blender. And I don't know, like, are y'all team Beauty Blender or team brush? I'm just gonna pat. We don't smear, we pat. You don't want very harsh lines. I'm blending out the edges first, okay? You know, make sure I blend up. And then, you know, get in the inner corner. And this doesn't need to take long, but blending is so key. Like, you have to blend. This is what we're looking like. And I know some of y'all might be wondering, where's the foundation? So sometimes I can get away with not wearing foundation. I think today we're gonna have to blend it in a little bit, so I'll use a little bit on my outer like corner or whatever, but we'll get there. Now I'm gonna clean up my brow. Morphe M432 brush, and I'm gonna use Cocoa because that one is just a little bit closer to my skin tone. And yeah, I personally just like, you have to go for it and really pronounce the under arch, you know. You can always go back and clean and whatnot, make the tail of the brow sharper. I like to drag it to the middle and then go from there, because if you give unibrow, that's fine, because you can always fix it with concealer. And you just don't, that's what I just did, don't do that. Just relax your brow so you know where the concealer is going. Don't be afraid to dig in and go back down. And now you'll see our brows are looking a little bit cleaner. Sometimes you literally can't be bothered. Like, I'm just gonna use this brush from e.l.f. Flawless Concealer to blend out the middle, which is good because it also gives the brows like a natural finish like in the front of the brows, instead of it looking like you just drew them on. Like if you get some concealer right at the front, it just looks more natural. We're just gonna blend and bring that lighter concealer down into the eyes. It serves as like a primer for your eyeshadow. This is what it's giving. Giving very much flawless face, but I need some more dimension back in the face. So this is my favorite part because I feel like it literally brings everything together, and it is bronzer. Mocha Mommy by Fenty Beauty. As you can see, I've started to hit the pan. It's just so good. It's very like red undertone, so keep that in mind. So I take a lot, as you can see, and just warm up your, where you would contour, so like this little area, and I bring it up to the temple. As you can see, this side is already looking like warmer, cuter, so we're gonna do that. Light hand, light hand. You don't need to do too much, literally just a light hand. And when I tell you, I put this everywhere. So as you can see, I put it, you know, on my cheekbone, then I put it in my temple, and I even do some like up here. I have to relay my edges, but you know, not too much, okay? Literally just some up here, some down here, period. I like to look warm and bubbly. That's my brand, you know, so I use a lot of warm products. I also just love, for everyday makeup, literally just take some of your bronzer, put it on your eyelid, and it's just such the perfect, like, it's just a natural eyeshadow, you know? You can't forget, we must set. Now, what I'm gonna do, brighten up my under eye real quick. I love this product. Unfortunately, y'all, which one is it, 65? Okay, I have the color 75, but I really like 65. But I like kinda, as you can see, it dropped, and so I don't know what it's gonna be giving when I open this, and I'm just really annoyed about that. I'm just rubbing it evenly, as you can see. And what I like to do is literally just pat my under eye. So I'll go like on my nose. You see where it just did that? Let me take some more. On my nose, like right up until the middle of my nose. And then I just pat, 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 pat. And I just feel like it gives such like a cute, soft finish. And it just starts to give like, oh, do you do makeup? You see that? It's just a nice finish. So let's do it on the other side. Because it just brightens up the under eye a little bit more, you know? Press, 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 press. And I just go up. All right. You can even do some, like basically anywhere you put concealer. Honestly, you could get away with just wearing your makeup like this, but for the girlies that are like, oh my gosh, no, I need foundation. I love e.l.f. Halo Glow because it's nice, real light. It's almost like a skin tint. And apparently you put it underneath your actual foundation, but you can literally just put it on. I'm literally, this is shade 8, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna put it like on my face. Don't forget about your neck. Don't want to be looking like a floating head. Okay, my brush. I love this brush for foundation. It's Morphe M439. And I just pat. Brings everything together. If you feel like you put too much bronzer or something on, this will like tone it down. Well, really just around the edges of my face, as you can tell, to like bring it together. Even put some on your ears just real quick. Yeah. As you can see, the face is looking very much together, period. This step is also not really necessary, but sometimes I just feel like my nose is just not really like, you can't really tell where it is. So I just take a little bit, like a little brush and some bronzer, and just put it like on the sides, like that, you know? Just like, it's almost like reverse contouring. Yeah, it is reverse contouring the nose. And I feel like it just gives a little bit of definition. You see it. Okay, so we've done all of that, and now for my favorite part. I feel like I keep on having favorite parts, y'all. But yeah, blush. Ah, blush. It's like, you gotta wear blush, babe. I love blush. Okay, anyway, I'm not gonna do too much. I have so many blushes, but I wanted to use an affordable one. This is NYX Sweet Cheeks in Baby Doll. because that's what I'm giving. And let me tell you, I put it like in between my concealer and my bronzer, so it's like here and then here. Okay, you can put it wherever you want to put it, but me personally, that's where I put it. And then I put ever so little on my nose. All right, so now we're just gonna literally, don't wait too long, literally just smile and blend it out. I blended into my temple, as you see. I don't know why I said that like that, but yeah, I just love blush so much. I just love blush so much. And you can see it just gives like, it just gives like, look at that side. Okay, so now we're just gonna smile, bring it down onto the balls of your cheek, massage it in the temple, period. Anything that's a cream product, I like to go over usually with some type of powder. When I tell you this combo is undefeated, shout out to my girl Kirby. This is Juvia's Place, the blush, like in volume 1, the OG. And I literally hit both the colors. It's just perfect. The base is pink, and then I use this burgundy orange combo. It's a little bit OD, so again, do what makes you comfortable. But then I just go over the blush I just did with my pink and orange, literally just boop. I'm a blush girl, so it might be giving clown to you, but it's giving perfect to me. Again, customize the routine for whatever works for you. But yeah, now if you're like, all right bro, like nah, I can't, just take your foundation brush and just go over it a little bit. And blush is the first thing to go anyway, so like it's literally naturally throughout the day gonna fade. But if you're feeling a little bit like a clown, you could just take your foundation brush and just kind of dull it down. But yeah, the next step is lashes and lips. But you know, if you're not a lash girl, you just want to do mascara, we're actually gonna try out a mascara because Huda Beauty sent me one. But yeah, I just did my mascara with this new Huda Beauty One Coat Wow to like prep. I got these lashes like in a wig box. Let's see what they hit on. Ooh, maybe they could do a little one. Okay. Actually gonna go straight onto the lash line. I know some of y'all might think this is crazy, but ooh, yeah, that's the best way to put your lashes on, I'm telling you. Clamp. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, like, God. This one, I need to do my lashes tonight. I need to, because I'm not finna be doing all this. To learn how to do your own lashes, I have a video up on the channel. Make sure you subscribe. This is just gonna have to do. You can put on whatever lashes of your choice. And now, honestly, you could end with a gloss, but I feel like to give it a little bit of a razzle dazzle, we need to do a liner. Period. It's giving a nice like brown gloss. Yeah, that's the routine, y'all. I don't know how long it's gonna take you for real, because it's like I was out here talking and stuff, but it really doesn't have to be all that. Like, don't forget to set. Makeup look is giving. Now let me lay the edges one more time. Y'all got edge control recommendations? Cause that's the look. Close-ups. Thank you for watching my channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Comment below if you have any tips or tricks. We can all share, you know, get better at the makeup game. I feel like this is perfect. Maybe it's too much for you, but for me personally, I think it's really cute just for like everything. Like all-inclusive makeup look, you know, everything is cute, everything is together, and it's just, you know, I don't know, it gives me summertime everyday black girl makeup. So yeah, all my products are linked below. Well, the products I use in this video are linked specifically, and then if you want to check out any of my other stuff, definitely go to my Venable storefront. Yeah, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Much love always, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.